Yo, what's up guys? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a frequently asked questions question and answer. So these are some of the most common questions that I get when it comes to flipping medical commodities. Now, whether you are on the fence deciding or not deciding to buy and enroll into Flipping Medical Commodities University, or you're just going to take the free information that I put out on my channel, both my series where I document, a day in the life of flipping medical commodities, or just the information I have out on my channel. Both are great decisions. Me personally, I always like to save time and exhaust all the money resources that I have. Just for example, I just met with one of my real estate mentors who me and him are going to partner on some deals, and just for him taking the time out to meet with me, I slid him $200 because I know his time is very valuable. And the money that I pay him, it wasn't a lot, but it shows a very good gesture. So me personally, I always suggest just pay for the information, get that money out the way, and then that relationship, that information can take you way farther than whatever amount of money you paid for it or whatever amount of money you spent to get where you got to go. But basically, these are the most common questions that I got. It's about 4 or 5 questions, and I've gotten a lot of comments like these, and just to avoid having to constantly answer these questions, I figured I'd just make a video for you guys to really give you guys a better understanding of this business model. And like I said, besides Real Estate Man, this is my favorite business model. It's a business that I've been doing since 2016. And if any of you guys have asked questions on my channel and I haven't gotten back to you, it's simply because, man, my channel is really starting to take off. And I could see how if you got 1 million subscribers, it's impossible to answer all of your comments. The comments come in so fast and they get lost between your videos that it's literally impossible. You can't answer all your comments. As much as I appreciate everybody who watches my videos and I appreciate all the love you guys show, it's just too hard. So let's jump into it. These are the most common questions I get. So number one is, who do we sell these to and for how much? So the beauty in this business is before you even buy these medical commodities, you already know how much you're going to sell them for. So I have about 3 wholesale buyers that I sell all my product to. In fact, one of my homies, I'm going to call him Jay on my channel, has actually been buying my medical commodities since 2016. Sometimes if his prices are a little lower, I'll sell to somebody else, but he basically buys my medical commodities since 2016, and he has a set price sheet. So before I even buy, for example, one brand for 25 a unit and I sell to him for 70 a unit, I know I can calculate my profit. Keep in mind, I have a manager and 1 courier, but we have dedicated wholesale buyers with dedicated price sheets. So there's no guessing, there's no putting these on eBay. From time to time, you will put them on eBay, but once you buy these, you already know who you're going to sell them to, and you sell them to them. You make an invoice on PayPal, and it's that simple. Number 2, how quickly can you make money? So I've literally seen people make money, right out the gate. In fact, my first month doing this, I made $6,000. And this isn't like, setting up an Amazon store, setting up a Shopify store. You don't have to test out thousands and thousands of products and run ads and set up a store or do any of this crazy stuff or enroll people on your team. You simply go out there, find people who have medical commodities. Keep in mind, a lot of people have them, and there's just 1,000,001 strategies to find people who have them, and then you just go out and buy them. You can literally, within your first 2 days, make money, or in your first 30 days, pull in a few $1,000s. I've seen all across the board. If you take action, you're gonna get paid. The next thing is, what exactly are the medical commodities that we're flipping? So there's different diabetic supplies. There are other ones that a lot of people do flip, but me personally, I like to stick to the ones that have the highest profit margins. Keep in mind, the profit margins in this business are 50 to 70%. The next one, is this legal? Yes, this is 100% legal. The exact supplies that we buy can actually be bought and sold at Target, at CVS, at Walmart, at Walgreens, right over the counter. You can go right down the hallway or right down any aisle, not any aisle, but specific aisles, buy these, take them to the checkout counter and buy them. You don't need any prescription or anything. That these are over-the-counter products, and the only reason you can't simply buy them there and then flip those for a profit is because they're already at max retail price. We actually end up buying them from people who end up having too much or having extras, and then we flip them. They get flipped again. I think they get flipped 2 or 3 times after somebody like myself, and then they go back on the shelf. So, you know, there's no profit if you buy them from stores, but yes, this is 100% a legit business model. This is for people who are interested in the program Flipping Medical Commodities University. How long is the program and how much content? So I don't know if you guys ever went through other programs, but you know, people are literally having 4 or 5 hours of content, man. Nobody has time to do that. The only thing I want to do is give me some basic information, let me watch it, maybe an hour, and I can go out there and make money. And that's exactly what this does. I think total time is around maybe an hour and 20 minutes, and it's right to the point. By the 25th minute, you already know exactly what to do to make money, and everything else is just, you know, extras, you know, cherry on top of the cake, man. So you're not going to be drained with 45-minute videos, 80-minute videos on how to target, how to pick products. None of that, man. It's giving you step by step exactly how to go out there with a proven business model and get paid. And the last and most common question I get out of all these is, do you need a lot of startup money? And no, this like you know, referring to e-commerce or something where you need money for product, money for ads, money for your store, money for all these little apps in your store. You don't need any of that. You can literally start off with $50, buy 5 units for $10 a pop. Depending on what type of medical commodity you buy, you can buy it for $5 a unit. And you know, you could flip and make your first invoice, you know, $100, $200, and then go from there. So you can literally start off with $50 to buy the product once you know what medical commodities you're actually going to be flipping, man. But you don't need a lot of startup capital. You can literally have no money, and you know, once you know which avenue you're going with, you can start getting paid with this business model. So if that answers any of your questions, then I hope that you know, you guys got your questions answered. Those are some of the most common questions that I get on my channel for people who are interested in the business model. Like I said, man, right there is a lot of real estate stuff on my board, because this business, which I still do to this day, I'll probably never stop doing this business, provides me a cash flow and provides me the opportunity to invest into real estate. I own 2 properties, sold one of my properties last month, and that column right there is actually 5 properties that I have in the pipeline, all thanks to the power of flipping medical commodities. So if you guys have any other questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll try and get to your comment. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 2,500 subscribers. See you guys later. Peace.